Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is a video on I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. It's a theme that Nikki Parr came up with. We're doing 30 days of challenge of tags, 30-day challenge tags for international crafters on for our group and for everyone else. So we thought we would do a March challenge, and the first challenge is I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, and this is what I found online, and I just decided to do what I found right away. And so what I'm using here is watercolor pencil crayons. There's two different kinds that I'm using, and I just started sketching out with that. One is Durant, and the other is I believe just like a Crayola. So they're both just as good. I've been using both together. They're in the same cup that I hold them together in. And I also used some paint markers that I use for a lot of sketching and stuff like that on my mixed media. It's DecoArts glass paint markers, but I use them on my paper media, like to do eyes, outlining, all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping the video will be a good enough quality for you. I'm using my very old webcam. I also used a little bit of acrylic, you'll see, but here what I'm doing now is just doing the hair. I'm doing two tones. First I'm doing like the blonde lower layer, and then as we go out I am shading the darker hair color. So that's what I'm doing with these colors right now. I'm just using a what's this called, golden brown, and as well as a yellow. So, and that's what I've been doing. I haven't sketched in a very long time, so now I'm making the bubbles, and I am using, what am I using? I'm using the Durant colors on that one. Oh, is this another brand? It might be. It's Royal. So I'm using 3 brands. And this one was a blue. Very descriptive. It doesn't have the name on that one. And I'm using the red in the same Royal. It's kind of a orangey red, so it's like a poppy red. It's really nice, as well as the darker red that you see me using with the rose as well, which is Crayola, so it's just red, so no fancy names. I was also using a couple different greens for the colors. I was using the Royal green. It almost looks like avocado or something like that. It's the one with the gray top. It's got the green, army-ish green color on the pencil. And what other green was I using? I'm using another green. Somewhere I put it away. But these are the colors I'm using. Ah, here it is. I was also using England's the Rexall Durant. Those are the Durant watercolors, and this one was mineral green. So that's what I'm using between that, and then as well as the brown, reddish brown color for the stem of the roses. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get a good picture, the best I can, because I haven't practiced in a while, so my bad. And so I thought I would do it the easy way for me right now, because this would be the easiest for me to get back into the sketching, because the watercolor pencils, you pretty much can't go wrong. You're just adding the pigment to where it needs to go, and I use the water brushes to move it a little bit. So I'm using Durant. I just gotta tell you what I'm using. Durant water brushes, and I just use 2 different sizes, a larger size and a really thin one for the fine lines. That's what I'm doing. I really had enjoyed this. I was listening to the song I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, and I believe this was the cover picture for the song that I'm doing. It's not nearly as good as the original. This one looks like a child, but for not drawing in a very, very long time. I think it worked out okay. For my first challenge in March, I'll have the links below for Nikki's video, because she'll probably do something totally different. I don't know what she'll be up to because I haven't checked. We kind of surprise each other when we check out our videos, and yeah, so I'll have her link below because we're both doing this together for International Crafters. I hope you guys check us out there. We have a whole bunch of people on the group, and we haven't been doing a whole lot of different things, but we've been sharing a lot of each other's arts and that kind of thing, and right now that's been really good. So Nikki and I have been both working, and it's kind of hard to do family work and art, so it's kind of, we allowed it to kind of be there, and people are posting, which is really wonderful in the group right now. But hopefully we'll find some more time to do more interesting things. It's just getting there to do it. So yeah, I'm just now touching up, playing around. It's just going as step by step. I'm like hoping that I don't mess it up. I like this little thin Durant pen that you see, that paintbrush I'm using. It's so fine. You can do the eyebrows, you can do the eyes really nicely. If you put too much color, you can always dry it off and just kind of sop up some of that color. It works really nice. I really like how watercolors work that way, and in the pencils you can really pull them away if you put too much color and you add a little bit of the paintbrush to pull off the color. It works really good. It's a hard medium to mess up, I think. So I think that's why I went with it, because you can only just keep adding it on if you have to pull it off or whatever, and dab it with tissue or whatever. So that's it. I tried to make it look like the cover of the, I don't know if it's a record or what it was, but on the thing, the stream thing that I found, it was just this, and it said "I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles." It had all the credits and all that kind of thing for the song and that kind of thing, so it was cool. I did seal this after with some matte sealer. I used the brand from DecoArts, but you can use anything. And then after I actually did my first sealing job, I just, touch-ups and added maybe acrylic paint here and there, and it worked really well. So I like to do that, especially I don't want to move the water too much, the watercolor and all that kind of thing. And it helped add layers on the bubbles and that kind of thing to make them pop a little bit more with white and that kind of thing. So that was about that. So those are the items I used, and yeah, I decided not to put any music on the video, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too boring. Reason being, it seems like lately every time I've used videos, they've been getting tagged or whatever it's called, and so I'm like getting demonetized on them, and I'm like, that is not fair. They're supposed to be free music. So instead of hiding it, I just leave it. But I decided not to add any music at this time. I might record my own playing of the ukulele, of just random playing, because I don't want to copy any songs. Once I get a little bit better, I haven't played too much lately, but also I don't want to just play the same tune over and over. So I kind of be able to ramble on with that. So I don't know, she kind of almost looks like a child to me, but it's okay. It still worked. I changed the picture just a little bit, but not like a lot, besides the fact that she doesn't look like a woman to me, but she looks like a child or a young person anyway. And I think, you can judge your own art and keep complaining about it, but I guess that's what we do. So here I'm adding a little bit of the white acrylic paint, and I do more highlights at the end as well that you might not catch on the video. I just like to do some highlights of the white to make her nose come out, to make her cheeks kind of pop, her shoulders, and that kind of thing. So I also add a little bit of the white. Right now I'm playing with her eyes, but I also add a little bit of the white in the roses to kind of make them not look like little red blobs. As well, I add a little bit more swirly kind of looks in the bubbles. So that's about it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I have some pictures at the end. I did not add the raffia that you see in the pictures on video, but the video it took me 40 minutes to make, and I didn't want to make it any longer, so I just did my I am forever blowing bubbles lettering, watercolored that, did my edging, and that was that. Then I just did the the rest of it off camera, but you guys get to see a picture. So I hope you guys check out Nikki's video. I'll have the link below, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy these videos that we're putting up. Talk to you all soon. Bye bye.